not the most perfect conditions that we planned for, and tried to optimize. However, it didn't hold us back. We're still moving forward. We're doing it, nerd.
Yay.
Yay.
Maiden voyage, or at least since we got all this work done.
I know.
So as soon as I get to an area here, I gotta go check the engine room here.
Yeah, just to make sure everything's running good.
But everything so far so good.
Everything's good. We get on avionics. That's interesting. Boating friendliness on the water. What's this? It's kind of nice because it's not like super duper hot.
No, it's overcast.
It's overcast. Even if it's slightly windy. What is it?
10 knots, gusting to 15.
Yeah.
But we decided to go anyways, even though it's a shakedown run, because you could wait a long time to get a perfect day.
Yeah. And we're as prepared as we'll ever be.
Yeah.
Double, triple checked everything. I love how quiet it is.
Yes. Actually, it's very quiet.
Is that the Enclo Park boat ramp? No.
No. I'm not sure what that is. That looks like a privately owned boat ramp.
I wonder if that's one of the marinas around here. Not quite sure. They do have a little boat ramp over there. Yeah, we're doing it! Yay! Underway. Channel marker 35. We are on the Enclo River. That's a big trawler coming our way.
Probably a shrimp boat or something.
Yeah, that's cool. Pretty cool.
Oh, yeah, we do need to use a radio.
Oh, okay.
Not comparative, but when
Shoot. Is there two down
we
there?
get to the main channel up here, we will, I need to go do some engine room checks.
Do you, do we have two radios down there?
Just one, we just got the handheld for now.
Okay. That is a Greek fishing boat, possibly? What is it? It's probably one of the restaurants.
Followed by Spongerama.
Sponjoramas. Sundance 2. Or Sundance 1, what did you say? Sundance 2.
Going 1100 RPM, 6.1 knots.
That's pretty cool.
Throttle up just a hair.
That's awesome.
1200 RPM.
You got puppies or kids? That's kids. That boat's cool, man.
Yeah.
It looks like the one that's over at the that place that makes boats. What's it called? Duckworth's. Spongerama. All the tourists, local and from far. And we got a honk a horn. It's like
Oh yeah.
it's like truckers.
Right here. Yeah, right here.
Okay. This guy. Live bait. So, apparently there's a barge directly right in the middle of the channel. And we are trying to figure out which side to go because he keeps going from side to side. I guess he's pulling from the left and then dropping it off to the right side. There's Anklet Park. And we got another boat behind us, so everybody's kind of going slow. Okay, looks like he's kind of paused for a minute. So we can all go by, hopefully. It's crazy. I think he's just kind of stopped for a second. That's cool. Diamond 300. Well, that's polite. So you don't have to skirt around him too badly. This guy's, everybody's gonna speed up a little bit. So once we get past, and we can kind of throttle up a little.
Yeah, just throttle up a little bit.
Okay. Back at it. Yeah, I think he just stopped for a second, so all these boats can kind of go around. That's cool. He's doing his thing. You want to throttle up, nerd?
This is a problem with the tack.
It's not quite holding.
I gotta check the bottom tack. See if it's doing the same thing.
You want me to see?
No, I'm gonna go down there in a minute. We're gonna turn this corner.
Here we are, Tarpon Springs. Heading out to the islands. Where are we going? Anklet, South Anklet? 3 Rooker? Somewhere around there?
There's an anchorage off of Anklet, almost straight ahead, just to the north a little bit.
Okay.
And we're going to anchor and test our windlass. A few other things.
Captain is captaining. And the Admiral is admiraling.
What are you doing, nerd?
Trying not to crash the boat.
Trying not to crash it? You're out in an open area. Where are you going to crash it into? There's an oyster bed over there. So we're just going right over there. Some open water and about 10 feet of depth to test the windlass. Test a few things. Just checked. We've been underway for about 30 minutes. Did a more in-depth check below. Everything's working just fine. The only thing so far, the lower tack is working perfectly, but this upper tack is not working correctly. It's been working, you know, in the slip forever perfectly, but of course that's why we go underway. So I'll have to figure something out there. But the temps are working great. Oil pressure is fantastic. The voltage is, I don't know if you can see that, but that's working great. The alternator's working good. Horn works. I gotta set my Garmin up way better. I got all kinds of crap. For some reason the one below is fine, but this one's not set up completely the way I want it. And we have our backup navionics here. So we're going about 1400 RPM and we're going 7.3 knots. I didn't want to open up the throttle until we get out of the channel in the river, but I think we're going to do that now. Let's give it some gas, nerd. This one here.
You sure?
Yeah. Just a little bit more. Okay, that's probably about 1600.
This is my second time.
Second time driving?
Yeah. Let's not get too wild.
Okay. So this is going to be an 8-knot boat, roughly. Yeah. It's Anclote Island with the lighthouse right there. Always have derelict boats over there.
They're not derelict.
Well, they're abandoned.
They're usable. Are they abandoned?
I think that one's like sunken. Engine's running good, no smoke. Just a little bit on startup. Huh? Dolphins? Yeah, some dolphins coming in. Dolphins coming in the channel. Oh, they're getting ready for us.
They like it?
Yeah, you can tell. No, just keep going. They know what to do. They're gonna hitch a ride, I'll bet. No, maybe not. We're probably too slow for them. All right. Recording. All right, so we're out here in our little anchorage. That's Tarpon Springs over there. This is Anclote Island. Let's see. There's the lighthouse. Yes, it's dark and stormy out there. As usual, the weather changes very quickly in Florida. So we just got here, just got anchored. Everything worked fine. A couple little things to check out on the list. Had a rubber smell when we went to wide open throttle just to test some things. I'm pretty sure that's a belt slippage probably. So I gotta check my belts. And then the upper tack is a bit erratic. So I gotta go through the wiring from the lower helm to the upper helm. And this guy is hunkered down, waiting for the storm. I don't know if he's gonna ride it out. But we're gonna pull the anchor, do some maneuvering to check out the boat with the thruster and determine our prop walk, if any, and how much. And then head back. That's a decent enough shakedown run.
We got storms coming in.
Let's see. Yeah, we got storms coming in.
So we're like somewhere around here.
Yep. So this is going to be a 3-hour tour by the time we're done.
Hang on, here it comes. Yeah, that's like
Minimal.
within the next hour.
Yeah. But they said there should be water spouts in there. There could be water spouts.
3-hour tour, like Gilligan's
Exactly.
Boat.
It's ended up going to be a 3-hour shakedown tour. We're halfway through it. So, anyways, but the boat actually did okay. Everything's fine. Everything worked with the exception of this upper tack, which only seems to not work well in the upper RPMs. It's all working. Oil pressure is great. Water temperature of the engine's great. Voltage is good all the way up to the upper helm.
Can't work on my tan today.
Yeah. Garmin's upper and lower are working great. The depth finder actually is working great. And I guess that's it. So we'll head back, report more later, and do a debrief when we come back in. Alright, debrief time. We just got back, well, about a half hour ago, 45 minutes ago. It's still raining out.
Just had lunch.
Didn't get to do everything that we wanted to do just because the weather was changed drastically and they actually had some marine warnings. So we just decided to come back in. So one of the things we didn't get to do out there was test the generator, because I wanted to test the generator. So we're just doing it here while we make lunch. The weather's still raining out there, so I did not hook up the shore power yet. So we just fired up the generator and made some lunch, some sandwiches, heated sandwiches. We used that GE, which is a microwave slash convection oven all in one. And you can probably hear it. So this generator's a little loud. It's not in a sound enclosure. It's a Westerbeek 4.4 kW generator. We got the AC running full blast to kind of dehumidify the cabin a little bit because we were in and out of the rain. And we were able to cook or heat up the food in the microwave while the AC was running, so that's good. So I think this AC consumes about 1,500, 1,600 watts, and microwave probably 1,800. So we're approaching the limits. Plus we have other things on. We have that fan on, and other battery chargers on, various other things are on. So we're approaching the limits of that generator, but it does handle it just fine. Now the boat's a mess. We didn't get to do everything. So actually, that's a good point. Now we
I'm in charge of this.
yeah, have a ship's log. So today we get to fill out the first entry for real in the ship's log, which is completely blank. Hopefully there'll be many more entries into that ship's log, and not quite as many into this one. I already did all that one.
Yeah.
So anyways, our little initial trip was good. I would have chosen a different day, but I took this week off to finish up the boat work and make sure that we got out. And Wednesday looked like the best day, but it ended up being the worst day so far. But the rest of the week is also the same forecast, so I just said screw it, we're going out. You know, if we're gonna exactly, if we're gonna operate this boat, yes, we had fun. If we're gonna operate this boat, we have to operate it in all weather anyways. Now I prefer you don't do shakedown runs in bad weather, but I was pretty confident in the boat. Yeah, and we've got to be able to operate in all weather. So that's it. Stay tuned. Got a lot more confidence in the boat. We'll take it out, and just got to sort out. Actually, I got to tighten the belts because I had when I went operated at wide open throttle for a little bit, and I smelled smoke. Smelled rubber smell coming out of the engine room. So throttle back, went down. There was a little bit of smoke in the engine room. I'm pretty sure it's probably the alternator belt. I have a belt manager because I do have the external MC618, I think it was, or whatever the Balmar system is with this display here, which is all working great. So I can do the belt manager. Not that I won't go to wide open throttle. I can go 1,600 RPM and get 8 knots, and then I go wide open throttle, which is like, I don't know, 2,000 RPM, and I get like 9. So, and I'm sure I'm burning 6 times the fuel. So there's just no point in doing that. I'll keep the boat at probably 1,600 RPMs or so, or less. Seems to operate nicely at 1,500, 1,400. But other than that, the boat did just fine. So We gotta
shakedown part 2.
shakedown. Yeah, but that's gonna just be a quick shakedown. But we'll be going out to do something next time we go out. To anchor and bring the dinghy. We'll get the dinghy on board. We'll go to the island. Stand-up paddleboards, whatever. So from here on out, it should be pleasure. It's been all business so far. Been almost 3 years in the making for various reasons, from COVID to personal issues and different stuff like that. But now we're gonna take the boat out and have some fun. All right. Make sure you like and subscribe, because instead of just all maintenance, it'll be a mixture of maintenance and pleasure. I still have to upgrade the rest of the Garmin with the autopilot radar, both of which would have come in handy today. 100%. For now, there's my autopilot right there. So
It's DIY, so
yeah.
it'll be a combination.
And then Victron and Victron system Multiplus 3000 and some lithium batteries by Epoch coming up. So all right.
We have a water leak in the V-berth.
Yeah, I know where one's coming from.
Uh-oh, SpaghettiOs. I see the window. It is wet.
Where?
Oh, is that the outside?
That's the outside.
Oh, okay, never mind.
The window's working. It's just up here. There's like water coming, so I don't know if it's rolling down here, or if it's rolling in here.
This is a good time to check for leaks.
Yeah.
When you're having to deal with rain. So, nerd.
Yeah.
What was wrong with the windlass hose?
Oh, just a faucet. A faucet. I tried to open it. It wouldn't open. I tried to use pliers, and it just started spinning. So the faucet up
The
front.
insides are screwed up.
Yeah, it's old. It's probably close to original. So when we brought the anchor up, we didn't have anything to wash it off. But luckily, it didn't have. Only the anchor itself had a bit of mud on it, and we just rinsed that off. And actually, now it's raining, so I'll get the rest of it off. But
Yeah.
that, the tack, tighten the belts. I guess that's it.
We need some Rain-X for the windows.
Rain-X for the windows, yeah. But we didn't really clean any of the windows. We had covers on them forever.
Yeah.
And, of course, we weren't really planning for rain or anything, but...
I've discovered that I need to wear the proper shoes. I had flip-flops and it was raining and it was low tide, so I had to kind of pray to God that I wasn't going to slip jumping off the boat. I had to get some right boat shoes.
You jump off the dock to the boat.
Yeah.
Get
When
the
you're
lines.
holding ropes and you're trying to not get pinched between the dock and the boat, you got to wear the right shoes.
Yeah.
Gloves.
Gloves.
Are good. Maybe waterproof gloves to handle ropes, especially
all
when the
of our
ropes are
lines
nasty.
They've been tied up forever. Some of them occasionally are in the water, so they got a little slimy, which isn't unusual. But
and when it's
we didn't really
raining
clean
too,
any. Yeah, and so some of the ropes were kind of nasty. Some of the lines were nasty.
and they were wet and gross.
Yeah.
And some rain jackets.
Yeah, we gotta have some rain gear. I swear I put some rain gear on the boat, but I cannot find it.
Yeah, so that's a couple takeaways
Yes.
from this trip.
Yep.
But we had fun even though it was short.
Captain Bryant, Coast Guard Sector CP, be advised, CITO stated that you are too far for them to tow, so we are going to send a small boat to your location, and CITO will finish up the tow, over.
Pon.
Yes.
Anything else, nerd?
Just more work. We gotta start on the outside.
Yeah. It's a little ugly duckling on the outside.
Yeah. We gotta recalk everything. And then start painting.
Want to make sure you guys are still okay?
And then do the teak on the outside.
And get an extra radio.
And well, I gotta get a permanently mounted radio.
Yeah.
Full power.
We'll put it up here somewhere maybe.
Yeah.
We'll play in this space. So we had fun. We did good. Stay tuned. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Thank you for watching.